Talk It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Unetta Spring.
All right, y'all, Rick's Mountain Morning Show. It's Talk It Out Tuesday. Please help me welcome licensed professional counselor Unetta Spring. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Ricky. How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm good. It's November the 1st, and we kicking off another month. I know you got something for us today. And by the way, America is grieving one of our hip-hop artists, beloved hip-hop artist, was killed yesterday. So everybody's just feeling some kind of way this morning, you know? So it's just kind of take off from the Migos. So it's just so much stuff going on and people dealing with their own personal grief.
Yeah, because grief can be so complicated. It's very complicated when you're looking at somebody in the media, because oftentimes we're looked at like we shouldn't have these strong feelings, or, you know, this person wasn't necessarily a part of our lives, so why am I taking this so hard? But, you know, when you look at artists and you look at music and how powerful and beneficial it is to us mentally and emotionally, like, we really get connected to people, you know, and, you know, we really feel like they're a part of our lives. So it can be very challenging and difficult to navigate grief when it's, you know, somebody in the industry or a celebrity or something. So the same way we navigate or we, you know, look at grief for somebody that we know or somebody that we're connected to, you know, is very similar to how we, you know, grieve that, really being able to identify where we are, like the anger, the shock, the, you know, the guilt, the bargaining, you know, the depression that sometimes comes with grief, and then the acceptance. You know, we have to be able to still navigate all of those phases, you know, no matter what it is or no matter who it is.
I think one of the things that I'm dealing with this morning is the fact that I'm more angry than anything, and angry at how we're conducting ourselves as human beings and as a race. And I'm just grieving because I just can't imagine what his fans and what his family and friends are going through. It's just kind of tough this morning.
It's awful. And, you know, I think it's most important for us to just feel how we feel and be able to openly talk about that, regardless if it's anger, if it's shock, if it's, you know, depression, if however you're feeling, just really being open to continue to have the conversations about it. I think when we're grieving, sometimes culturally we could try to move people through the emotions too fast.
Yeah.
You know, and we don't really give ourselves space to just be angry and know that that's okay. And it is sad, you know, when you see somebody work really hard to get out of situations and finally get to a place of, you know, quote unquote arriving, and then we're still dealing with the same type of things in our community. It's very, very upsetting and very discouraging. So, you know, I'll be available. I'll make sure I put resources up, the prayers and condolences to everybody who has been touched by this loss. And we just have to continue to support each other and, you know, talk about it. So you can find me on social media at Unetta Spring. My website is UnettaSpring.com, and that'll get you to all of the resources, as well as connect you to the directory. So if you're looking for a counselor to kind of unpack this and you want to find somebody in your area, go to UnettaSpring.com, and that'll lead you to the directory where you can find some other therapists.
There it is, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for Unetta Spring. All right, have a blessed day. More Rick's Mountain Morning Show coming up.